Hi, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome. Bringing you messages for the collective today. Posting December 4th or 5th. Again, a general reading. Will not resonate with everybody, but if the title or thumbnail brought you in, there may be a message here for you. If not, you can check the titles for the other videos in this series to see if any of them correspond to some of your personal planets. Maybe a message for that area of your life is coming in more strongly. Or just flip through the playlists. That's why I use dates, so that you can kind of find things more easily. And for those of you who are new, welcome. This channel is mostly about twin flame, soulmate, love, relationship connections. But what comes through comes through. So I hope you sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. If you like what you see, don't hesitate to like the video and subscribe. And to those who have already subscribed, many, many thanks. I'm so excited. Things are taking off. I know, the little engine that could, but you've been a part of it. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. It's been a labor of love, and it's nice to see people just saying, yeah, okay, I like that. I watched it. So thank you. I'm going to get right into it here. I have the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm pulling a card for your divine counterpart and one for you just to get a feeling for the energy. Interesting water sign. Your divine partner here comes in with breathe. Card number 29, 2 and 9 is 11, so we don't reduce that. That's sort of an angelic number, a sacred number. I feel like what that's saying is they're under some divine guidance right now, some divine protection. They may need it, so we're going to find out. Yeah, this is about patience, waiting, taking a deep breath, going slowly. It's about wellness, meditating, and trust. So it's about patience in all things is what's called for. Slow down, meditate, trust. Whew. We're in a crazy time of year, as you all know. This is, if you're in the States, I mean, all around the world, we're in holiday season, and that can be very stressful. It's fun and joyous for many, but for equally as many, it's stressful. Not all families are cohesive. It can be a time of great frenetic energy. So whoever this person is being advised and guided into a state of calm. Deep breaths. You got co-create in reverse. Number 40, that reduces down to a 4. 40, that's about structure. That's about stability. So let's see what the message is. 40 in protection in reverse is you're trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you're in a creative slump, suffering with writer's block, facing a monument. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you just avoid doing anything. Oh, I can really relate to this, water sign. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. Inspire, right? You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as you get out of your own way. So again, another sort of protective energy of somebody who's trying to do all things on their own. And this is the season that happens. So very, very much mirrored energy here. Breathe and co-create. Water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages are coming through for you today? You've had some intense readings, water sign, not going to lie. I've gotten emotional in the extendeds. If you purchased that, you know. Energy underneath the deck. Ugh. I think we're in for another bumpy ride, water sign. Okay, hang with me. We're going to do it together. You're not alone. Co-creation. And breathe, breathe, breathe. If you're new to the channel, the first row here is the divine counterpart, unless you are a cross watcher, which in case it's you, oh my God, two aces. 2 aces and the 2 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so water sign, you're coming in. Past energy of 2 of Swords, present energy 5 of Swords, a lot of mental energy around, and that 5 of Pentacles. This third row, for those of you who are new, is the connection. King of Wands, wow, 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So we've got an interesting message coming through. There's a sense of loss here underlying this whole connection. Could be heartache, heartbreak. Could be a third-party situation. I'm not sure yet. But there's a sense of loss. I don't know if it's about within the connection or because of the connection. That's the message that has come through in the past. The last couple water readings have been very much, yeah, it's been hard. So I'm feeling a little bit of the same storyline here, but I see some shifts, so that's good. Something new and fresh. Ace of Cups. This is past, present, future. This person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, does not have to be, could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Earth. We've got Earth energy here, but in either case, past and present, there's divine guidance here. Remember, breathe and co-create. There's divine energies in both of these, and here we are with a brand new opportunity, divinely gifted love, support, emotional contentedness, and divine wisdom, insight, like instant insight, instant clarity. Some truth comes into the foreground right now for this person. In the past, it was like an instant recognition of love, possibly of the twin, right? And what they're moving toward here with this 2 of Pentacles, they're going to have to really juggle what's going on and make some decisions. And of course, when you're dealing with all this kind of new shifting energy, incoming energy, that's because it's divinely gifted, it can't be ignored. It is being placed on this person's path. This in the recent past or not too distant past is my feeling, and this in the future. Like a flash of insight. And here for you, water sign, in the past, you already hit this 2. You had the 2 of Swords. A lack of clarity on which way to go, what to decide, how to, feeling kind of blindfolded, like not knowing what your next best step is. There's also some resistance in this picture. It's almost like a crossroads. Sometimes it can be protecting your heart. Sometimes it could just be, I've hit a crossroads. I don't know which way to go here. And now you're in 5 of Swords energy. And that's sort of winning at all cost. Maybe not fighting fair. Or maybe you have to use some tactics that on some level feel underhanded. And I say that because then all of a sudden in the future we have this 5 of Pentacles. Now, 5 of Pentacles can be, about being left out in the cold, but it can also be insecurity. Literal, like, where am I going to go? Where do I go? These people are out on the street and they're walking past a warm church, stained glass window. They're fighting the elements, and if they just go around the corner and enter the door, they'll find safe harbor. Sense of security, a place to rest their head, gather their strength, get warm from the snowy street. So if that's what you may have to use some tactics to to get past a situation that's troubling you and that bothers you and leaves you in the future feeling very unstable, going through a period of change. This is a 5. 5s are about change and not feeling able to access a sense of security that makes you feel warm, that makes you feel safe. And in the connection in the past, King of Wands, there is a very powerful energy here. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody that's channeling that energy. But I feel like whoever this person is or whatever this energy was, there are a couple of different ways to interpret this, but what I'm going to go with is this is somebody who is very much in control, standing in their full power of action taking. Every king has a little bit of air energy, so a lot of clarity about what they want and how they're going to get it because they're the action taker. In its negative expression, King of Wands can be possessive and manipulative, a little bossy and tyrannical at times. So that's the energy of the past in the connection. That could be a third party energy. That could be one of the two of you feeling, like needing to hyper control the situation. And then right now, in the connection, you both have your head down. You're doing the work. You're trying to come up with creative solutions to the problem here. I feel the problem is more for you, water sign, than for the other person. They're getting insight. They're going to shift into some decision-making mode. The problem is soon to be on their shoulders as well. You will not weigh that. You will not bear that out by yourself. So the two of you working together, well, working hard probably separately is what I feel right now, but sort of putting your heads together to come up with to work hard towards a creative solution to the present situation, moving into this Page of Cups. So that's either a message of love, a message of apology. But the first thing I want to see here is this Three of Swords. Yeah. Yep. Somehow, someone's getting their heart broken, and I don't think it's either one of you. I think it's someone else that one of the two of you is involved with, or maybe you both have other people in your lives. This is an ongoing story because here is fast action towards truth. This is ripping off the Band-Aid. Knight of Swords. Tower. Yes, the ground shifting beneath probably not just your feet, but the feet of your divine counterpart and anyone that the two of you may be involved with separately in your respective lives. It may not be both of you, but I'm just saying that because that came through in another storyline. So if this is picking up where that left off, I just want to make mention, but this can be a totally different scenario. But in those scenarios, we weren't yet at the tower. Now we're at the tower. Now it's happening. We were getting close. That was going to be in the future. Right now, this is underlying. This is what's going on now. Wow. Ace of Cups. King of Swords. This person saw with crystal clear clarity what they were being gifted. King of Swords is very clear. This is a person who could be in law enforcement, legal profession, politics, security. They're the ones that saw very clearly what they were being gifted. You may be dealing with an air sign. It's very possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because that comes out in the Ace of Swords as well. Woo! Clarity with what? What's the Ace of Swords here for? Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. A temptation. Resisting temptation. Okay. So. Oh, I like this for you, water sign. Here we go. This person got this flash of insight with regard to how to balance out, make things fair and equitable. They decided after they resisted temptation. So, we have Capricorn energy here. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here. This person could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but regardless, the minute they got that flash of insight and wisdom and clarity, they got into a very grounded mode of energy so as to resist temptation. This is the resistance of the temptation. And that's good. And that was present in the readings of the past too. There's high moral integrity here. That's why I'm saying King of Swords. Somebody in the profession, in the law enforcement, legal profession, somebody with high moral standards. Not all lawyers and law enforcement officers have high moral standards, but that's the code that they take their oaths by. Get it? And this person is exhibiting the behaviors and characteristics of somebody in high vibration who would live by those moral codes. You, on the other hand here, water sign, you are stuck in Five of Swords. What is that here for? Yeah. You may win the battle, lose the war. I feel like you lose the war because you come into this Five of Pentacles. You may lose the battle with someone here with this Heart and Tower. The one where in the past you didn't know your next best step. You're taking the best steps you know how. You may not use the best tactics. It may be an unfair fight. One of the two of you may have an unfair advantage. But it's all up to fate. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is moving this where it needs to go. And so even though you may take a loss, you may suffer a loss, you may, for extricating yourself from a situation, you may end up, with a little bit of instability and lack consciousness. Like, oh my God, I'm losing everything. You're really not. You have to counterbalance it with what you gain. Five of Pentacles. Yes, Lovers. Lovers is about choosing. It's also coming home to yourself. I feel like in this, being on the outside looking in, sort of feeling iced out or shut out on some level, or maybe this is lack or scarcity consciousness. You get to come home to yourself. Lovers, that's Gemini energy. There's a duality here. So you get to see yourself being able, like the old you and the new you. But this is also a choice of the lover. Choice of love of coming home to self, but also possibly choice of lover. That King of Wands is driving me crazy. Star. Okay, so there's a dream come true here. So maybe you are dealing with a fire sign or somebody who was definitely I claim you. You are what I want. Maybe you claimed each other. High vibration, passion, coming through, coming forward with, are we on the same page here? Right? Still high vibration. And it's like, yes, true north here. This is wish granted. Wish granted. So now I feel a little bit better about that. Although you were kind of stuck in, I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that you made a choice. That was your past energy. Yeah, you went through a little bit of emotional overwhelm. You chose your divine masculine. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why this tower's coming down and someone's getting hurt. There you go. You were undecided. You were in your head. You were at a crossroads, not sure what your next best step was. Emotional overwhelm, 7 of Cups. This could play out 7 different ways to Sunday. You went with the Emperor, your divine masculine. That's Aries energy. That's why I'm feeling that this fire, this King of Wands is coming through. It's almost as if the energy of the Emperor comes through, the energy of the Divine Masculine. Even if they're not a fire sign, the Emperor is Aries. The Emperor has that passion and that drive and that control. High vibration, masculine energy. Oh my gosh. Water sign. Oh my gosh. 8 of Pentacles right now for you. Yes, it's worth the wait and the work. This is your joy, your happiness. This is also the sign of Leo, or the card associated with Leo, one of them. So yes, putting your heads together to work through, come up with creative solutions to the problem. That's the energy present in your connection right now to bring you the success that you desire, and the happiness and the joy and sort of the, oh my God, we can finally just be with each other. But I can tell that you've both really done your work. You've been patient. This Page of Cups energy. Yeah. I'll take your message of love, and I'll raise you happily ever after. Oh my gosh, water sign. This is happily ever after. And it's been quite a road, has it not? I do not want to cry on YouTube. I save that for my extended. So I'm going to, if you're wanting to follow where we're going here, because you've been on this journey with me, or I've been on it with you, if we're saying it the correct way, the link is below to the extended. I'm going to review messages from Spirit, your spiritual team, a message to you from this other person, and one from you to them, your divine counterpart, and then the outcome, if there's any timing of when this might all shift. Because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, it would come out in that position. We'll get a really good handle of where this is headed. So grateful you give me the opportunity every week, every day, to read for you, to walk into your life, and to help you navigate the twists and turns. Thank you so much. I hope to see you on the other side or on a future video. Bye, water sign.